Okay, my friend, if you've ever started anything important, something that you really care about, and found yourself feeling really exhausted or overwhelmed or ready to give up halfway through, this message is for you. Because doing something meaningful will, of course, stretch you, but it should not break you. There is a way to pursue your goals without running yourself into the ground, and that's what we are talking about today. So, first, I want to normalize something. Doing hard things is part of a meaningful life. Raising kids, building a business, healing, reinventing yourself, breaking old patterns, or chasing a dream that is on your heart. These things are hard. Let's just be honest with each other. But not because you're doing them wrong, but because growth is not supposed to feel like a cruisy holiday. Where most people struggle isn't in the caring or trying, like we're excellent at that. Where we struggle is we try to do those hard things with perfection, with pressure, and with unrealistic expectations, and then we wonder why we burn out. It's not the hard thing that's a problem, it's the way that we are approaching it. So I want to offer you a shift. Okay, you don't have to choose between your big goals and your well-being. You can do the hard things the aligned way, not in the punishing yourself way. So hustle culture has taught us that we've got to push harder, do more, make it happen no matter what. But that approach is built on fear, like fear of not being enough, fear of not being fast enough, not doing things impressively enough. But aligned action feels completely different. It feels like, this matters to me and I'm going to support myself through it. Aligned action honors your energy, it honors your seasons, it honors your human brain and your humanity. It recognizes that consistency actually matters way more than intensity ever will. And it trusts that slow growth is still growth. Slow growth is still growth. And so, why does burnout happen? Like, even with the best of intentions, we can try and avoid it, but it doesn't happen because you're weak. Burnout happens when your output continually exceeds your capacity. Your emotional capacity, mental capacity, and physical capacity. It happens when you forget that you're a human with needs. You're not a machine that can go, 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 with like running yourself into the ground. Most women, most people don't quit because they're not committed enough to their goals. They quit because they never learned how to pursue the hard things in a sustainable way. Okay? People quit because they never learned how to pursue the hard things that are a part of achieving your goals in a sustainable way. And so if you are constantly starting strong and then just like flaming out, this is your permission to do it differently from here on. I want to show you how. How do you do the hard things without burning out? So there are 4 shifts that are going to completely change everything for you. Number 1, reduce the pressure, not the goal, but the pressure. You don't need to have smaller dreams. Go dream as big as you want. You just need a kinder path to reach them. Okay, instead of like trying to get to the finish line straight away, go for that milestone, the first one. Number 2, break that all or nothing habit. If your only 2 modes are perfect or not at all, you're naturally going to burn out because there's no such thing as perfection. Real momentum is built in that middle space, the messy action space, the good enough for today actions. Okay, they're good enough. The third little tip that I have is building the support. You don't have to wait to earn it. Support isn't a reward for like being strong. Support is how you stay strong. And the next thing is rest. Make rest a part of your mission. Make rest a part of your journey. Not a break from it, it's part of it. Rest doesn't slow you down, I promise. It preserves your energy, it preserves you that you need in order to keep on going. And the hard things really do become possible when you work with yourself, not against yourself. So I want you to try this very gentle experiment this week. I want you to think of a meaningful goal or project that you're working on, something that matters a lot to you. And for the next 7 days, just approach it with this mantra. Just small steps, okay? Supported steps in a sustainable way. And every day do an action that takes like no more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. And I want you to prioritize like ease over impressiveness. Your only job is to show up without punishing yourself internally. Okay, be kind to yourself. If you've ever had a teacher at school that was like a total critical, mean teacher, you know that you didn't work hard, I'm guessing, in order to impress that teacher. You work harder for the ones that were kinder to you, okay? And that's a way that you're going to be speaking to yourself on a daily basis. Because the goal isn't just to finish, it's to become the sort of person that can stay with what matters, okay, without abandoning yourself along the way. And if you want this to feel even lighter, that is a free guide that I've created to help you release the pressure to get it right and start taking aligned action in a much calmer, kinder way. Okay, it's perfect if you want to make progress without the burnout, the guilt, or the self-judgment. You can find the link waiting for you in the description. And so I just want you to know that you are very capable of doing the hard things. Okay, you've done them before, but you don't have to tackle them with self-sacrifice or, by pushing yourself to do way more than is your natural capacity. There is a softer, saner way to grow in life and to work towards your goal. I promise you. And you get to build a life that you are super proud of without losing yourself in the process. I always say I help women achieve their goals without sacrificing their soul or their sanity, because you need both in order to enjoy the riches that come from achieving your goals. And so if this has resonated with you, tell me in the comments what's one hard thing that you plan to do in the aligned way. By aligned, it just feels right to you, just starting now. I'm obviously cheering you on along the way. Much love until next time.